Very good afternoon, students. Welcome to Focus C or IIT NEET Foundation program of Krishnaveni Talent Schools and the Mastermind Schools, which is one of the prestigious program. Once again, I welcome all the class 9th students for today's session. As you can see on the screen, and you are well aware, my subject is physics. We are in class 9th, our ongoing chapter, units and measure dimensions. And today we are in the 7th and last session. 7th and last session of the topic. Or maybe if anything is there, we'll continue in the next session. But we'll try to close by this session. Okay. But before that, before going for the topic, because conceptual part, everything we discussed, even in the last class, I gave the synopsis for you. So starting to the ending, all the synopsis point you noted in the notebook. And now it's just time for us to start worksheet. We have to do worksheet today. But before going for that worksheet, I have some reminders for you. Some reminders, very important reminders. Number one is about monthly examination, monthly test, which is supposed to be conducted on 30th July, but we are postponed to 5th August, that is on Monday. The coming Monday, all the branches should conduct. Already papers are dispatched. Some of the branches already received. So, conduct the exam on 5th August without fail and make sure that all the students appear for exam. Not only appearing for exam, these are MCQs and OMR sheet. After exam completed, you have to send that OMR sheet to the given address where the publishers will correct the paper and give the complete report for you. Right? That is very important. So that you can analyze your performance of student compared to other branches also. Statewide report will get. Next, second one is from this week. Every weekend task we provide for you. Weekend task for students from 6th to 9th class. So this is only a few questions from all 4 subjects. That is 20 questions. 5 questions from each subject, which we cover in that week. Okay, will be given to you in the form of PDF. Either you can write on the board all 20 questions, ask the student to write on the notebook, or you can share that same PDF to the respective class group, 6th class, 7th class, like that. So that students can open that and they can do the homework in notebook. What they have to do, students? They have to write all the 20 questions in notebook along with the options, and they have to write the correct answer in the bracket. While they are coming on Monday, means these work should be done on Sunday. While they are coming on Monday, you have to correct the notebooks and you correct the note. Teacher, as a teacher, the responsibility to please check the notebook whether they completed the task, because we are taking a lot of pain in preparing the task. So we are expecting that the program will be successful in ground level also. That is the responsibility of the IIT in charge and subject teacher of either maths, physics, chemistry, or biology. Clear? Because nothing to do, because key also already provided for you. From that only you will get the questions also. Task questions also will appear from the same material. So key also you can find easily. Right? All 4 subjects write key on place for 20 questions and anyone can correct. Or student themselves can correct. But thing is, students should complete the work on Sunday at home. So this is the first weekend task. Like that, every Sunday I'll share with you, and Monday the students should complete the work. 6th to 10th class students. Right? Clear all of you? Okay. So this is the 2 important reminders for you. Now it is a time for us to move forward, a step forward to these are the topics what we learn in entire classes. Right? Everybody knows. There are 2 parts. One is units part, other is dimensions part. Before that, we discussed about the some basic parts which we already learned in the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th classes. Okay. So once again, there is one common video for all classes. Charmer already has shown for the 6th and 7th classes, which is helpful for you also, even you also, because it is a common for all. Common basic about the measurement. So let us see that video before going for the worksheets, right? Before going for worksheet, let me show you that video on, right? Just watch the video and then we can go for the, please all of you carefully see the video, and which is very much helpful for you.
Physical quantities and measurement. Measurement of length. Importance
So much
of
information
measurement.
is there in this video.
We often ask very common questions like, what is the length of this room? How long are you waiting? What is your age? Etc. Study of physics is based on measurement. In physics, we usually learn how to measure quantities that are involved in it. Among these quantities, some are length, mass, time, temperature, pressure, and electric current.
See how beautiful
Anything
pictures are
which is
given
measurable
to measure
is
the
called
various
a
quantities.
physical quantity. We measure each physical quantity in its own units by comparing it with a standard. Without measurement, we cannot make the correct judgment about length, area, volume, etc. An arbitrary estimate gives us a wrong information about the dimensions of an object. Example 1. Two lines XP and YQ are given below. Look at the two straight lines XP and YQ drawn alongside. Which of them is longer? You may guess that YQ appears to be shorter than XP, but when you measure with the help of a ruler, you find that both the lines are equal in length. Thus, we can say that in this case, length is the basic measurement and ruler is the tool needed to measure the length. Fact: in ancient Egypt, water clocks were used to measure time. A container is filled with water and the water is drained slowly. The amount of water dripping from one bowl filled with water to another marked the time passed. Example 2. Two glasses containing milk are given below. In the above figure, two glasses contain milk. It is difficult to guess which glass contains more milk. We can only tell it with the help of measurement. Some other examples. 1. A vegetable vendor sells vegetables, fruits, etc. by measuring their mass. 2. A carpenter measures the length and breadth of the wood before giving it the shape of a door. Think, what will happen if he does it without proper measurement? 3. You take the help of a clock to reach school on time. 4. A doctor checks the fever of the patient by measuring the body temperature. 5. A milkman measures the quantity, volume of milk before selling it. From the above examples, we see that measurement is an integral part of our daily life. In this chapter, we will learn to measure length, mass, time, and temperature. Need for accurate measurement. To know the correct mass, volume, and length of an object, we must measure these physical quantities accurately. We purchase milk by volume, cloth by length, floor tiles by area, timber wood by volume, and fruits and vegetables by mass. In the same way, each and every component of a machine should have high degree of accuracy of measurement. What would happen if each part of a machine has its own standard of measurement? Components of a machine are manufactured at different places. If each component is different in measurement, there will be a difficulty in assembling the machine. To remove all such difficulties, measurements are controlled very accurately. The water tap you bring from the market fits into any pipe of its measurement. This could not have been possible without a control on the accuracy of measurements. Expensive metals like gold, silver, and platinum are weighed extremely accurately. Often, errors occur while measuring, hence various methods are used to minimize and correct the errors. More the number of observations, less will be the possibility of errors. The error in measurement inside a laboratory can be minimized by taking average of measurements. The average can be given as average is equal to sum of observations divided by number of
You
observations.
need mathematics also.
Thus, measurement can be defined as the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity. Approximation in measurement. In our daily
Yeah,
life,
used to approximate.
sometimes we need only approximate, near to accurate measurement. The approximate estimation is a quicker judgment about any measurement. Examples: 1. We add salt in vegetables by a quick judgment or approximation. 2. Painter paints the wall by mixing an approximate quantity of water. 3. We add sugar in a glass of milk by an approximate estimation. Hence, we can say that approximation is the rough idea about the measurement of a physical quantity. They are not accurate measurements, but quite near to the correct measurements. Units of measurement. Measurement requires the comparison of an unknown quantity with some known fixed quantity of the same kind. This known fixed quantity is called the unit. Each and every measurement consists of two parts. 1. A number called numerical value. 2. A symbol or alphabet that denotes the unit associated with it. Examples: 1. When we say quantity of tomato is 5 kilograms, then 5 is the numerical value and kilogram is the unit of mass. 2. If the amount of milk is 4 liter, then 4 is the numerical value and liter is the unit of volume. Nowadays, to measure the length, we use the unit meter. In ancient times, the length was measured by comparing it with the length of the body parts. A cubit was the unit of length. 1 cubit was the length between tip of the fingers and the elbow. Similarly, a handspan was the length from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger. These methods were inaccurate because the size of fingers differ from person to person. In the same way, one cannot use a glass to measure the exact volume of the liquid. Such a system of measurement was not correct. To express the measurement, we should know: 1. A unit in which the quantity is measured. 2. The magnitude of the numerical value associated with it. Activity: to measure the length using handspan. Use your handspan to measure the length of the table. Now, ask your friend to use his
Different hand size, na?
handspan to
Different
measure the length.
We cannot measure
You
accurately.
will notice that there is a difference between the two measurements. Therefore, for reliable and accurate measurement, we need the standard units of measurement. Standard unit. To overcome
put the
variations
basic
in the
basics.
measurement,
All the
the
basics are
need
here.
of a system of
why I
standard
said for
units
you
was
also.
felt. A unit which is acceptable by a majority of people as a basic unit of measurement is called standard unit. The internationally accepted system of units is called SI, Standard International Units. This system of units was adopted in October 1960 in 12th International General Conference on Weights and Measures. It was agreed that the unit of physical quantity should have following characteristics. 1. The unit should have a convenient size.
See, it's weight.
2. Its value should not change with respect to place in time. 3. The system of units should be acceptable everywhere. 4. It should be well defined. Fundamental units of SI system.
But the thing is explained
The
here.
fundamental units do not depend on any other units. They have their own
Establish
values.
the dimensions of
The SI system has 7 fundamental units which are given below. Table: the base quantities of the SI system of units. Quantity, unit, symbol.
all
Length,
7 they give.
meter,
7 fundamental
m.
quantities.
Mass, kilogram, kg. Time, second, s. Electric current, ampere, A. Temperature, Kelvin, K. Luminous intensity, candela, CD. Amount of a substance, mole, MOL. In our country, National Physical Laboratory, NPL, situated in New Delhi is authorized to maintain the national standards for all the basic units in India. Multiples of units. Multiples are the factors used to create larger forms of units. For measuring long distances of length, meter and centimeter are not convenient. For example, the distance between Delhi and Lucknow is approximately 5 lakh meters, which is inconvenient to use. The easy way to say this is, the distance between Lucknow to Delhi is 500 kilometers. Here, kilo means 1000, 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. The higher units are called multiples of units. Multiples are the factors used to create larger forms of units. Submultiples of units. Submultiples are the factors used to create the smaller forms of units. Sometimes we have to measure smaller lengths, then we use submultiples of units. For example, if we want to measure the length of a small wire, we measure in centimeters or millimeters. These are submultiples of units. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Fact: the size of molecules is measured in small units like micron or angstrom. 1 micron is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 6 meters. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 10 meters. Table: multiples and submultiples of units, factors, prefixes and symbols. Factor, prefix, symbol of prefix. 1000, kilo,
That is 10
K.
power 3.
100, hecto,
10 power 2.
H. 10,
10 power 1.
deca, DAM. 1 meter, M. 0.1,
1 by 10.
1 by 10, deci, dm. 0.01, 1 by 100, centi, c. 0.001, 1 by 1000, milli, m.
That is also 10 power minus 6.
0.000001,
10 power minus 6.
1 upon 10 lakh, micro.
Mu.
Derived units.
See how clear
The
it is
units
about
which are
all these
obtained with the help of the fundamental units are called derived units. They strictly depend on the fundamental units. The derived units are formed by the combination of one or more fundamental units. Volume is equal to length into breadth into height is equal to meter into meter into meter is equal to meter cube. Speed is equal to distance in meters divided by time in seconds
Distance by time.
is equal to meter per second. Direct measurement of length. To measure the length, we need some measuring devices. For example, a measuring tape is used by a tailor. A metallic meter rod is used by a cloth merchant.
Cloth merchant.
A scale is used by you to measure the length of lines and figures and to draw lines of the given lengths. Normally,
Easy
we
way to
use
very
a
late.
meter scale or half meter scale for measuring the length. The scale is calibrated in centimeters and millimeters. Suppose we want to measure the length of a rod. The 0 mark on the scale is set to coincide with one end of the rod as shown in the figure. The reading on the other end gives the length of the rod. Activity: to measure the length of a line. Place a scale along the line AB such that 0 on the scale coincides with point A. Note down the reading on the scale which coincides with point B. This reading gives you length of the line AB. To make accurate measurement, we require a proper measuring device. The choice of the measuring device depends upon the following. 1. The size of the object to be measured. 2. The shape of the object to be measured. 3. The degree of accuracy required. Vernier calipers and screw gauze are two such instruments which are used to measure very small lengths accurately, such as the diameter of an electric wire. Indirect methods of measurement. Of length.
Irregular shaped bodies.
A ruler cannot be used to measure the circumference of a cylinder because the circumference is a curved surface and a ruler is a straight rigid object. Therefore, we cannot bend the ruler around a curved object. When the measurement cannot be measured directly, we use indirect method of measurement. For this, the measurement system has to be modified. Let us perform the following activities to understand how we can measure the length using indirect methods. Activity: to measure the diameter of a circular or spherical object. Take a metal spherical ball and two wooden blocks. Place the spherical ball between two blocks. Mark the point of contact of sphere with the blocks. Using a ruler, measure the distance between the inner faces of the two blocks which are in contact with the sphere. If the ruler is placed and shown in the figure, the difference between the two readings on the ruler gives the diameter of the sphere. Activity: to measure the length of a curved line. Take a thread and tie a knot on its one end. To measure the length of a given curved line, place the knot of the thread at one end of the line. Now, move the thread along the length of the curved line carefully. Hold the thread at small distances between your thumb and first finger. Continue in this manner till you reach the other end of the curved line. Using a ball pen, put a mark on the thread where it just touches the last point on the line. Now, stretch the thread along a meter scale and measure the length from the knot to the ink mark. The length of this portion is the length of the given curved line. Activity: to measure the thickness of a coin. Take some identical coins, say 20 to 25 in number, and place them one over the other. All these coins will make a cylindrical column. The height of this stack of coins can easily be measured by a ruler placed vertically against it.
8 centimeters.
To find the thickness of a single coin, divide the total thickness by the number of the coins. So, thickness of a coin is equal to total thickness divided by number of coins.
Right. So this is complete picture about the basic concepts of measurement. That is before what we learned before. Everything is covered here, almost, right? Almost covered everything here. So these all points are covered except dimensions. Dimensions I'll show you later. So about complete physical quantities and all we can cover here. Now it's a time for us to So we have to go for just a minute. So we have to start our, I know already I told worksheet. So there are so many levels of questions are given in the material. So many different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, like that. Okay. So not only this, we also provided you a key also. See, for example, for that questions, there are totally 77 questions are there for the units and dimensions. 77 different types of questions. Single correct multiple choice questions, multi-correct multiple choice questions, maybe match the followings, or maybe passages, maybe integrated integral questions, or maybe statement questions like assertion, reason, you can call them. So all those questions you can find in the 77. Out of that, we give a key for all the 77. Answers are given directly, 1, 4, 3, whatever it may be. For some questions where they require the solution, for example, say ninth question. Ninth question is given, solution also given there. Why? But it required solution. 10, 12, 17. The questions which required the solution or solutions also provided for you. Right? So just like a spoon feeding. Like that, we given the key for all the chapters, entire book to your respective teachers. You can correct from teacher or take the help of the teacher. Okay. So if you see here, when you come back to the questions, level 1, see the topic wise they given. Level 1, what is given? About physical quantities. Questions related to our first synopsis, that is physical quantity. So see the first question. Which of the following system of unit is not based, not, very important, not based on units of mass, length and time alone? See, CGS system, MK system, FPS system, all three are purely based on mass, length and time. So only SI system, of course it is based on this, along with that it's also based on some other. That's why it's given mass, length and time alone. So only mass, length and time. So these three systems follows only mass, length and time. The first three. Whereas SI system does not based on the only those three. Right? So option is 1. Question number 2. Which of the following is not? Again, not is there. Not the name of physical quantity. So displacement is a physical quantity. Momentum is a physical quantity. Meter is not a physical quantity. Meter is a unit of physical quantity. Correct? Even torque also a physical quantity only. Torque is nothing but force, couple of force. Luminous intensity is measured in terms of, luminous intensity is one of the fundamental physical quantity which is measured in candela. Where? Candela is the unit of luminous intensity. You can answer also, you can interact in the text box. Right? Next, mole. Mole is the unit of, mole is also fundamental unit, which is the unit of quantity of matter. Well, it's not distance. Distance is measured, not time. Time is in second, not velocity, meter per second. So, quantity of matter, which is the one of the fundamental quantity with the unit of mole. 5. Dyne second is the unit of momentum, because dyne is force. Force into time. That is either it is a momentum or rate of change of momentum or impulse. So as out of 4, there is a momentum is there. Either it is a Dyne second or Newton second. Dyne second is in CGS system. Newton second is in MK system. Next, light year. Whenever you get year, we thought it is a unit of time. No. Light year is nothing but distance traveled by a light in 1 year. How much distance light travels in 1 year? That is, it is a unit of distance. Clear? Next. Question number 7. Question number 7. Okay. The magnitude of any physical quantity. So, it does not depend on whatever the magnitude. 50 kg means 50, 20 seconds. The magnitude does not change. it does not depends on in what way you are measuring. However, the method you are following to measure, the magnitude remains same. So option is, it does not depend on method of measurement. Option 2. Got it? So like that, there are so many are there questions. That is, being a 9th class students, you can solve them at home. Sunday, give some time for this, at least 1 hour, so that you can answer you can check all the questions, all the 77 means almost you have 67 questions to solve. Here there are dimension formulas. I gave table for you. Dimension formula of volume, dimension formula of pressure, right? Dimension formula of magnetic flux, which is known for you. That's why solution is given in the key. The magnetic flux is nothing but the number of lines passing through unit area. So like that, there are huge number. So many questions are there with the different topics. This is now it is level 2. I told you Newton's second is also a momentum only. Electron volt, energy, very important bits. Unit of energy. Then next level questions on dimension formula. You know the power dimension formula, work by time. I gave all in your synopsis. Directly you can answer. Okay. So dimension quantity, homogeneity, how they are useful, applications of dimensions, and all we have level 3 again. Level 3 is little advanced level. Okay. In that also single answer questions are there, multi-answer questions are there. So you have to work very hard because time not permitting us to complete. The statement type questions are also there. They give 2 statements. Whether first statement is true or second statement is false, you will give one answer. Based on that, you can select the answer A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there are the match the followings, you know. It's also called match matrix. And some integral questions with solutions. 1000 kg per meter cube is called how many grams per centimeter you have to convert. See, very, very interesting this. The integral means you have to solve question. You need to be solved. 1000 kg per. So first you have to convert. So 1000 kg you have to convert into gram. Kg is how many grams? 1 kg is called 1000 grams. Right? So again 1000 will come. By meter cube is called how many centimeter cube? Meter is nothing but 100 centimeter. Meter cube is nothing but 100 cube. That is equal to 16 zeros will come by, again cube is 3 times 100 into 100 into 100. Again 6 will come. Right? If you go and use 1 only. 1 gram per centimeter cube. So maybe more will come. Like that you need to calculate by in place of kg you take right only. Okay. Then force has dimensions in length. What is force? M1, L1, T minus 2. So what is the dimension of length here? L1. Answer is 1. Force has 1 dimension as length. Minus 2 as time. 1 as mass. Example I am telling. So like this you can have the solutions also given for you in the key. So you work on that. You work on the solutions and work very hard. Apart from this, already I told you, we send you the task also for Sunday. Weekend task. Every Sunday, every Saturday, you get that one. Already we share in the group. You ask the teachers to share with you in your class group. Or you can take over you can write on the board also if you get the time. All 20 questions only there. And complete the work and get on Monday. So the teacher can check and give the confirmation that you have done it or not. So like that every Sunday you have to spend at least half an hour for IIT and NEET Foundation program, so that these questions also help for you in regular also. Not only that, only IIT students can do this. It is related to regular chapter only, so that you can understand the regular topics easily. See, these are all I given in the point of synopsis in the last class. You might have written in the notebook. Okay. So here, that is not homework actually. You work on the monthly test. Now you have monthly test on Monday maybe. work on that and do the task works also. Okay. Thank you very much, students. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.